Good afternoon, brothers and sisters. Today is April the 9th, 2017. I'm coming on today to speak forth two things. The first one is a flash vision that was given to me 3 nights ago. I'm just going to quickly reiterate it and how it was given to me, and that way you can imagine in your minds how the Lord projected it for me, because when I receive a vision, it's literally that. It's like a projection screen, a projector screen. It was a quick vision of Obama and Hitler, and it was very simple. Again, very, very quick. So I had to grasp everything that was being shown to me very quickly. And pardon me, the wind's horrible here today. Okay, so Hitler was on the upper right-hand corner, and just below him, as if to precede him, follow him, Obama was just right underneath him in this vision. They almost looked identical. Okay, the Lord showed me the traditional garments that Hitler would wear with the hat and everything. Obama was almost identical, and he even wore a little mustache. I received the word dictatorship when I received it. I received that in my spirit. It wasn't spoken to me. It wasn't written on what I call the projector screen, but that's what I was given. That's, I think, the reason that the Lord gave me that vision and why it was a flash vision is He was correcting me on my own notion of the subject, because many people have asked me to confirm that, and I cannot confirm that. I cannot confirm that, 2000%. I know what the Lord has shown me, and at this point in time, everybody has an educated guess, whether if it's Obama or whether it's the Pope. I can say that it is either one of them for sure, but I think, again, the Lord was giving me that quick vision to calm my own notions of being asked, because many people have asked me about that here just recently in the last couple of videos. Okay, so the second thing, and the reason that I'm rushed today, is because, one, I almost forgot about speaking this forth, and by the grace of God, my co-brethren, Brother David, I think his channel is 22 Let There Be Light, something of that. I'll add it on here in the link. But he gave me a reminder yesterday, and he didn't even know that the Lord had prompted me to come forward with a specific video for judgment for Israel. So this is very important. It is from the Word. The Lord has asked me not to change anything, so I'm reading strictly what He has asked of me. And it is in Isaiah 51 and 52. Again, this is a warning directly for Israel, the people of Jerusalem. Listen to me, you who follow after righteousness, you who seek the Lord. Look to the rock from which you were hewn, and to the hole of the pit from which you were dug. Look to Abraham your father, and to Sarah who bore you, for I called him alone and blessed him and increased him. For the Lord will comfort Zion. He will comfort all her waste places. He will make her wilderness like Eden. Very important. He will comfort her all her waste places. He will make her wilderness like Eden, and her desert like the garden of the Lord. Joy and gladness will be found in it, thanksgiving and the voice of melody. Listen to me, my people, and give ear to me, O my nation. For law will proceed from me, Lord, and I will make my justice rest as a light of the peoples. My righteousness is near. My salvation has gone forth, and my arms will judge the peoples. The coastlands will wait upon me, and on my arm they will trust. Lift up your eyes to the heavens, and look on the earth beneath. For the heavens will vanish away like smoke. The earth will grow old like a garment, and those who dwell in it will die in like manner. But my salvation will be forever, and my righteousness will not be abolished. Listen to me, you who know righteousness, you people in whose heart is my law. Do not fear the reproach of men. nor be afraid of their insults. For the moth will eat them up like a garment, and the worm will eat them like wool, but my righteousness will be forever, and my salvation from generation to generation. Awake, awake, put on strength, O arm of the Lord. Awake as in the ancient days, in the generations of old. Are you not the arm that cut Rahab apart and wounded the serpent? Are you not the one who dried up the sea, the waters of the great deep, that made the depths of the sea a road for the redeemed to cross over? So the ransomed of the Lord shall return, and come to Zion with singing, with everlasting joy on their heads. Please pay attention to detail. I'm going to repeat that, guys. That's 144 right there, guys. It's beautiful when you read this over and you get more meaning out of it. I'm going to back up, because anytime the Lord has me interject this way, it's because he wants you to pay attention to detail on what he's revealing. So again, so the ransomed of the Lord shall return and come to Zion with singing, with everlasting joy on their heads. They shall obtain joy and gladness. Sorrow and sighing shall flee away. I, even I, am he who comforts you. Who are you that you should be afraid of man who will die, and of the Son of Man who will be made like grass? And you forget the Lord your Maker, who stretched out the heavens and laid the foundations of the earth. You have feared continually every day because of the fury of the oppressor, when he has prepared to destroy. And where is the fury of the oppressor? The captive exile hastens, that he may be loosed, that he should not die in the pit, and that his bread should not fail. But I am the Lord your God, who divided the sea, whose waves roared. The Lord of hosts is his name. And I have put my words in your mouth. I have covered you with the shadow of my hand. That I may plant the heavens, lay the foundations of the earth, and say to Zion, you are my people. Awake, awake. Stand up, O Jerusalem. You have drunk at the hand of the Lord the cup of his fury. You have drunk the dregs of the cup of trembling and drained it out. There is no one to guide her among all the sons she has brought forth, nor is there any who takes her by the hand among all sons she has brought up. These two things have come to you. Who will be sorry for you? Desolation and destruction, famine and sword. By whom will I comfort you? Your sons have fainted. They lie at the head of all streets. Like an antelope in a net, they are full of fury of the Lord. They rebuke your God. Therefore, please hear this, you afflicted and drunk, but not with wine. Thus says the Lord, thus says your Lord, the Lord and your God, who pleads the cause of his people. See, I have taken out of your hand the cup of trembling, the dregs of the cup of my fury. You shall no longer drink of it. But I will put it in the hand of those who afflict you, who have said to you, lie down, that we may walk all over you. And you have laid your body like the ground, and as the street for those who walk over. Chapter 52, and the final chapter of the word that the Lord asked me to speak forth to Jerusalem. Awake, awake. Put on your strength, O Zion. Put on your beautiful garments, O Jerusalem, the holy city. For the uncircumcised and the unclean should no longer come to you. Shake yourself from the dust, arise. Sit down, O Jerusalem. Loose yourself from the bonds of your neck, O captive daughter of Zion. For thus says the Lord, you have sold yourselves for nothing, and you shall be redeemed without money. For thus says the Lord God, my people went down at first in Egypt to dwell there. Then the Assyrian oppressed them without cause.